Do you read newspaper?
Yes, I read newspaper.
What time do you read newspaper?
I read newspaper 10 past 11.
Which language of newspaper do you read?
I read English newspaper.
Which company of newspaper do you read?
I read Times of India.
Do you read newspaper with parents?
No, I don't read newspaper with my parents.
Where do you read newspaper?
I read newspaper in library.
What is your library name?
Sorry, Anmol, it's my school library.
What is your school name?
My school name is Sri Convent School.
Where is your school located?
My school located near SDFC Bank on Piprali Circle at Piprali Road in Sikar.
Why do you read newspaper?
I read newspaper because I want to get current knowledge.
Why do you read newspaper in your school library?
Dear, in our school library, we have two languages of newspaper. In Hindi, Dainik Bhaskar and Rajasthan Patrika, and English, Times of India and Hindustan Times, and many more.
Why does your principal ma'am provide newspaper facilities?
Actually, Anmol, newspaper is a part of school assembly. We ask GK questions from newspaper, and we also ask questions and we read heading of newspaper in our school assembly.
Do you read newspaper with parents?
Yes, I read newspaper with my friends.
How long do you take to read newspaper?
We have one separate period for reading newspaper.
Why do you have separate period for newspaper
Because newspaper is a reading compulsory for each student in Sri Convent School.